In the world of databases, tables serve as the foundational building blocks. They're where data is stored, organized, and manipulated. In this lesson, we will learn how to create tables within a MySQL database, a crucial skill for anyone looking to develop applications that interact with data. Don't worry if this feels new at first. This section covers understanding tables in MySQL. A table in MySQL is a collection of related data entries that consists of columns and rows. Each column in a table represents a specific attribute of the data, while each row represents a unique record. For example, in a table called employees, the columns might include employee_ID, first_name, last_name, and email. Table structure, let's dig in. Every table in a MySQL database must have a defined structure, which includes, first, table name, the name of the table which should be unique within the database. Also, columns. Each table has one or more columns, each with a name and a data type, such as int, varchar, date, etc. Also, data types defines the data that can be stored in each column. Finally, primary key, a unique identifier for each record in the table. Let's move on to creating a table syntax. The basic syntax for creating a table in MySQL is as follows. See the example on this slide. Pause if you want to study the details. Here is a breakdown of the components. First, create table, the command to create a new table. Also, table_name, the name you want to assign to your table. Also, column1_name, the name of the first column. Also, column1_data type, the data type for that column, e.g., int, varchar. Finally, constraints, optional rules for the column, such as not null or unique. Now, example, creating an employees table. Let's create a basic employees table with the following columns. First, employee_ID, int, primary key, auto increment. Also, first_name, varchar, 50, not null. Also, last_name, varchar, 50, not null. Finally, email, varchar, 100, unique. The SQL command to create this table would look like this. See the example on this slide. Pause if you want to study the details. This command does the following. First, creates a new table named employees. Also, defines employee_ID as an integer that automatically increments for each new entry and acts as the primary key. Also, sets first_name and last_name as strings that can't be null. Finally, ensures that the email is unique across all records. This section covers executing the create table command. To execute the create table command, follow these steps. First, open your MySQL command line or MySQL workbench. Next, select the database where you want to create the table using the command. Use your _database_name. Then, type or paste the create table command you wrote earlier. Finally, press enter to execute the command. If the command is successful, you will see a message indicating that the table was created. In this lesson, you learned how to create tables in a MySQL database, including the components of a table and how to define its structure. You practiced writing the SQL command to create an employees table, complete with various data types and constraints. Alright, your turn. Give this a try. First, create a new table called departments with the following columns. Department_ID, int, primary key, auto increment, department_name, varchar, 100, not null, location, varchar, 100. Also, add a table named projects with columns. Project_ID, int, primary key, auto increment, project_name, varchar, 100, not null, start_date, date, end_date, date. Finally, experiment with adding constraints to your tables, such as unique or default.